guys. Okay, let me see if I can hopefully make this a little bit. Oh, let's just make sure the audio. Turn it down maybe a little bit. Turn down the music. Okay, so we have found the organ. I've not yet found the secret item in chapter 3. I have not yet figured out what we're supposed to be doing here. Good morning, Cruz. Sorry for the reveille this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up with the noise from that awful organ. Thank you all for sticking with me, which we now know that Frank didn't really want to stick with Harry. Let's see. Frank, great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Okay. So they moved up to the summit. So we're still trying to find our husband. Thank you. I found my husband. He's right there. Wait. Let's see. So I don't know enough about tides. I think this means when it is a new moon, then the sea level is low, but then when it's a full moon, the sea level is high. So for November in 1934, November 21st, which is my birthday, by the way, then it would have been full. So hang on a second. I don't know enough about music to know if I'm going to do this right. Hopefully I don't need to know all that much about music. Let's look for the items, just in case we find secret items. Like this is just a little rock. Okay, let's see. I think, was it in here that Harry had it? The slideshow. Let's check here just to be sure. Just checking in Harry's tent just to be sure. Stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. Oops.
I've never seen Harry so angry.
Yeah, we knew about that, though. Okay. The tide level measurements. Harry Everhart.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Okay, so there was that shows the... Okay, so when it is a new moon, we need... Okay, so these need to go down. I don't really get this. 4 needs to go down, and then I don't really understand, but I know that's a full moon or a new moon. So it's a new moon. Okay, then as it goes down. Okay, so when it's a new moon, we need to close 4. See, it's the interchanging position that I'm not quite sure on. How do we know what stage of the moon it is right now?
I think this is the right one.
Okay. Okay. We scribbled that down. And then this is where... That's us. we jump in the black ooze. We turn into a monster. Weirdo Harry. Okay, so let's look at our thing. So now we have that. So what does this mean? So we know the tide level for this. What is today? Oh my gosh, this is a hard puzzle. Okay, maybe it means that... Let's go just play with it. Let's just see. What is that? Okay. Oh, that's right. I went up there. There's the key. I believe that's the door. That's DeWitt stuff. Okay. Let's see what we can figure out. Don't remember there being anything up here, but it doesn't hurt to check again and just be sure. These rocks look very weird. You know what? I bet you they float with the right frequency, and perhaps that's the issue. We had those floating rocks before. Come on. Okay, that's closed. Who could tell what stage the moon is at? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is saying 6, or no, 5, 6, 4. No, not 4. 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 2, 4. 5, 6, 7, 1, 3, 2, 4. What does that mean? 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I open them up one at a time. That one's closed. No others here. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Five. Okay, so I've got one closed. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try something. I don't think it's right, but we're gonna try it. So we're gonna leave this one open.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Ah, I see. Okay, so that's how we know we're right at this point. I got you. Okay, 5. This is saying there's 2 open. Have to find 4. Where's 4? What does this do? No, not yet though, but we're working on it. I don't know if I wanted to do that. I think I want it to go. Oh, I don't know. We're on our way to a full moon. So maybe that's right? I am trying to figure this out, and I really don't know what I'm doing, Paul. I'm just hoping for the best. This is how I approach everything in life. I just frantically search and hope for the best. So 4 is closed. Oh wait, no, that's not 4. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be 6. Is it down here? Yeah. Okay. I think I have an idea. I don't know if this is a smart idea, but it's an idea. Okay, we're going to play the use. Okay, let's just do 1 then. Where did we leave that one open? Was it down here? I think. Okay. So this is a giant organ from that is playable by opening these different tubes. Like right now, obviously, it's not going to do anything, I don't think, because everything's closed. So if we click this, there's nothing to power this. But if we have, see how it says, it shows, so this would be 5, 6, 7, 1, 3, 2, 4. Yes, it is 100% a puzzle game. And so then I have something here, and I know this has to do with the phases of the moon, because we have low lunar cycle here and it affects the tides, and this is where we're at right now. So we're past halfway. Whatever, Glock. And we're at this point. So I think it's telling us that it wants to play at 415 hertz. Oh wait, not 415, 392 hertz first. But I'm not getting it. Let's just open it up all the way. Looks very inviting. It kind of reminds me of there used to be this show or this movie, and it terrified me as a kid. It was called Amityville Horror or something like that. Okay. This one, let's just try it one more time now that we've done that. So that is open. And now that we've opened it, now let's see if by pressing, okay, but maybe it's the order. So now that if we open it in that order, then that may be the case. Okay, so maybe we need to go find, not this one, or was it? Is it this one? Yes. I have to really think about which one is which. Okay. I'm gonna press it just in case. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Nope. Okay, now we need to find, not 4, but 7. 7 is here. And then we need 1. Where is 1? 1 is... I don't think 1 is down below. 1 might be, though. Was it only the 1 down here? Yep. Just the 1. Okay, so the only one down here is, I believe, 5. 5. Okay, that's 3. Ah, wait. 1. Okay, 1. Now 3, and then 2. I hope I'm doing this right, man. 3. 2. 4. 4 is in the middle. Oh, I hope this is right. Wait, is 4 in the middle? Is it just 1? Where's 4? Bet you 4 is down on this side. Okay. Now, 90% sure this is going to do absolutely nothing. But our board looks pretty. Absolutely nothing, see? So, I don't think this is going to do anything either. I would be happy for a little toot. Okay, it's not a new moon. We've gone from the new moon. Oops. I have an idea. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, the thing that's screwing me up is there's only 4 settings, and there's 5 different settings here because you have the waning and the waxing of the moon. Let's just open. Close one, not this one. Okay. All others are open. We've closed the big one. Please work. No toot. I gotta think about this. The ooze is only going down one side because of what? Are there notes here? Let's check this. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Tuning the organ by opening and closing the right tube. Well, I know those are open and closed, but, and that's from Harry. Oh, Harry, why did you leave me in this? Now if we go close everything. Start over. It's time to start from scratch. I wish there was like just a reset button on this thing. Like a please stop making me run up and down these stairs button. There's also a sea monster that is following me. Okay, we want that one. I didn't even look to see which one was still... Oh, okay, 3 and 5, so it's 3, and we only want... Actually, we want to close all the... Or, yeah, we're going to close everything and then just start over. Yeah, we don't need that one. We don't need 3. And we'll just leave this one, right? Yep. That looked like a cave over there. Look, there's a little sleeping mat here. I just noticed that. Alright, now if maybe we try this in different directions and just see. Hey! Thank you so much for the raid. I wish it were a little more exciting. Hopefully somebody can help me figure out what I am doing. Wow, thank you so much for the follow. Let me see. Thank you. We are playing Call of the Sea, and I don't know what I'm doing just yet. I am trying to solve, this is a giant organ. It's hard to explain, but I am a woman who is trying to find her husband back in the 1939 era. And he disappeared because he went on an expedition to try to find a cure for this spotty hand disease that I have. And it appears that my spotty hand disease means that I'm really some sort of sea creature. And I've solved a couple of the puzzles already, but I'm stuck on this puzzle. Maybe you guys can help me, because I'm not very musically inclined. But I know that as far as the symbols go, this is 1 and this is 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I know that I wrote this down in my journal because this is what I've discovered is the order that they need to be played, I believe. I'm not quite 100% certain yet. So I'm trying to figure out by opening and closing the different tubes what I need to do in order to get this to play, and then also get it to open the doors so that I can move on. So it has to do with the tide level, which is by the moon as well. And this is a new moon, I believe, and this is a full moon, and it shows the sea levels. And right now we're right at here, which is why we need to play this. It's very complex. So any back seating anybody wants, hang on, resume game. Any backseating anybody wants to do, please feel free. I have this tube here. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work yet. But when I press these things, they don't, like, I can frantically press them and they don't seem to do anything. So if you guys have any good suggestions on anything you can think of, just open more than one. Or is it maybe perhaps... No, you can't jump down, Paul. Paul's suggestions always include something that is, likely to get me killed. So we have tried keeping everything but the first hole open. So I know it's kind of a pain, but let's try. Yeah, he always wants me to, like, go do something ridiculous after his backseating in Don't Starve when I got absolutely decimated by pigs. I know better. I know better than to just jump when Paul says jump. But let's try opening all these and see if perhaps all of the holes except for the first one in here. I'm trying to open all of them except for this one. And then see if perhaps that will play. But I'm not entirely sure if I have this even in the correct position. But there are little... See, it's not doing anything. And so I'm not sure. I think this might be... I don't... Oh, maybe. Nope. Leave. That's what I tried that one. I tried leaving just the one I need open. I don't think I did it with the hole closed though. I think that was a foolish. You know what? Before I go and do this again, though, really quick, the whole shape affect the sea level. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on, let me show you. Kind of. I know there's an illustration of it down here or somewhere around here. Let me see if I can find it again, and then maybe that'll help us. And I'm also looking for like secret hidden things. I've already had to do like a couple of little things. Oh, this is the door I believe that we're trying to open. Yes, not a problem. Thank you so much, Delicate, for the raid. You're so sweet. I hope you enjoy your dinner. It is a lot of fun though, so I definitely recommend trying it. Yes, there is a sea level sign. I'll kind of show you. Let me see. I think this is that's just the Oregon. Yes, it's fun. It's been definitely hard. These are letters. Here.
What kind of machine were you building?
Oh, okay, that's something that Harry was doing. I'm trying to look through Frank's stuff. You know what's funny, Paul, is I have been taking pictures for a lot of them. But what I have found in this game is that unless you write it in your journal, it's not really like super pertinent. Let's just check here. That's the expedition photo. These are all the guys that we're trying to rescue. So the doctor was splashed with black ooze and went crazy and then tried to stab Frank, who, from what I can gather, is the mechanic that came along. This is Frank. Harry really likes Frank, but Frank is trying to convince this girl, that I'm not entirely sure what her name is, that they need to all leave the island because Frank's crazy and they don't care about our character, which is the wife that Frank is trying to save. Because, again, she just has spotty hand disease. I don't really know what else. I don't really think there's anything on this other than it's a German. That's the... I don't think she has anything. Yeah, here's the... See how the doctor went crazy? And then he broke free. Oh, wait. He broke free, but you can see he had webbed feet. I think you're probably right. And I probably don't quite understand it enough. Check on these. No. Nope, that says Tiki. Nothing in there. It's got to be maybe in Harry's stuff. Let me check Harry's stuff again. Harry's stuff had most of the clues. And I'll show you. That's the letter. This is that. Oops. Shoot. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So here's the huge stone pipe organ section. So it's the sea and the basalt structure, and the waves push air through the carved stone tubes. So I think this is the hole. And then the waves would push air. If we closed it here, right, then it should push the air through and under. But I was thinking that I'm very, very bad at music, so forgive me. But I did play clarinet for approximately 2 weeks, and that if you were to maybe change this so that a little bit of air escaped, it could change the tone, the resonance, right? And then we have the tone it emits change consistently with the tide. I've been studying the structure for the last few days, and I've checked the back. There's nothing on the back. Nothing on the back of either. Let's see, just make sure there's nothing over here. There are hidden items that you can find. I've found 2 hidden items so far. Oh, wait.
Oh, well, that cartoon was unexpected
Ah.
and inexplicable.
Huh. She didn't appreciate that. See? Hang on, let's go back. You can see how it shows her turning into a... Okay, so this would be with a new moon, and I figured that by the full square. And then, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it shows the order that they should, I'm assuming, be played, but I'm not certain. We are right now at this point, which is why she had the little eyeball there. So that to me would say that we need to play this in 5, 6, 7, 1, 3, 2, 4. And that's our tide level. This would, or not tide level, but the moon level. So halfway, this is how you would play it. And then see, the thing that's really throwing me off is that when you go to rotate the tube up top, I'm trying to figure out what the right rotation is of that cover. And then this would be a new moon. So, oh. This might be helpful. Hang on. Oh, no. Not that one. It was here.
What kind of doodad is this?
So that's 1, 2, 3. I think this is 4. Nope, that's not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something like that. Let me check. Oh, yeah. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did it wrong. So 1. What was it? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that has to go. I don't know what these numbers are other than those are the hertz that she says it plays. So it's counting the hertz. And I forget where we found this, but we did find that somewhere.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
Old pal. That's what we call our husband. It's, so these are the clues that I've got right now. And then these things are just like, you know, that son of a gun DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. It's a good thing they held me back, or I would have plugged that nutcase like the rabid dog that... Jesus, what am I saying? So, I think they're all going a little crazy on this expedition, and we're starting to see different signs of that. I think there is potentially something up here as well that I'll show, just in case it might be pertinent. Maybe somebody else will think of it. So I came up this way. What did I find up here? I thought I found something. So it has this on the floor. What is this? I can just peek out there. But then up here, which I didn't really find anything that was of use there. I don't know if there's anything of use up here either, but let's see. Check. So here is the organ. And you can see how when you play it correctly, there's supposed to be stones at the top that rise up. So I think you have pretty much all the info that I have as well, at least that I've found so far. I've been on the ship, which is the Lady Shannon. It got shipwrecked, and there is some kind of monster here, and somehow we're related to it. I'll see if I can see it. So you can see the scars on the ship, on the underbelly of the ship, were ripped open. And when I come out here, if you see those glowing eyes out there, that's our friend. I don't really know. He doesn't really move, obviously, because he's just a picture, I think. Oh wait, there's more than one. There's 3 out there. Do you see them? 1, 2, 3. So there's like 3 crazy, 3 crazy things out there. I've been on the ship. The ship is pretty abandoned. That's how we were able to turn the power back on, though. Just looking for potential clues that might be helpful. Entities, yes. Okay, so now we're back to the task at hand. Oh, you can see how scarred the underbelly of the ship is over here. The Lady Shannon. Lady Shannon got pretty tore up. So now I'm back to just racking my brain, trying to figure out how to make this organ play. So please backseat. Backseating is definitely allowed. It would make me very happy if we could figure that out. That looks different, doesn't it? I can't go in it though. Hi, Rai. How are you? Okay, let's go with everything closed except for the one. It only takes a few minutes to open them all up anyway. No, don't be sorry. You had stuff to do. And welcome back. Hopefully your stuff went well. Let's see. I think Delicate Poem had to get some food. Dinner was ready. So we're trying to solve this puzzle. Okay, now we have nothing open. I'm just going to press it just in case. See, nothing. Okay. Yeah, 9 is a really good time for relaxing at the end of the day instead of just streaming. So it's a good thing that they took a break. Okay. Still nothing. Maybe we want it on this. Okay. Let's go back. So I'm going to try now. I have this theory. I don't think it's quite right because I'm not figuring out this puzzle. It's a scary hole. Okay, let's open all but the first one. And some of these puzzles have been tough. Like the very first one, I kept trying and trying and trying, and then I was like, oh wait, I need one piece from each. Okay, I think we're ready. Now it should have everything except for that one. Oh my gosh, guys. What am I missing? Tuning the organ. I feel like we're at the right spot as far as this goes because we're between the new and the full, even though you can't tell. Just look around. I gotta be missing something. What is it? This door, you mean? I'm really not certain, I'll be honest. The only thing that I could think is that, like a flute, if you cover it more, it's going to change the tune. But this is the point where I really wish I had actually paid attention. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. So if it goes, we have to get 392 hertz. I'm just looking at the numbers. Maybe the numbers mean something. You mean like if I were to change this, does it change over here? Hang on, it's fully open now. No. See? Maybe let's try this one. But maybe if I open them in the right direction, it'll start playing, or in the right order. There's always a trick. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it right here because I feel like that has to go with the lunar cycle. And then we know this is the first one. So there's 5. Now it's 6. Yeah, so I'll show you really quick. This black ooze is a huge part of this. Yeah, and so I think I can even show you. Hang on, let me go back. So there's some sort of issue. This was the first puzzle, or no, this was the first puzzle that we solved. And I clearly missed a lot here that I did not pick up, but I'm trying to see. I thought oh, maybe it was in my log. See this, you can see how it was an ancient ritual where they sucked something out of everybody's eyeballs, or maybe put something in everybody's eyeballs. But as we were going through, you can see how these are our spots on our hands and everything. But it has to do with some ancient secret. Oh, here's the thing. Okay, let's see. The structure is magnificent. I feel like we're missing something right here, but I have no idea how it was built. The sounds are mesmerizing, like something from another world. How could you know that? We've not made any sound. Another temple maybe, and he intended to build some sort of machine up there. So we're missing something. The tidal organ emits musical tones when the water pushes air through its tubes. Harry found another unknown structure built by a previous civilization. He keeps searching for answers even as they wait for help to arrive. Okay, the ooze reacts to different sound frequencies. I wonder. And some can even make it float in the air. Did the inhabitants of the island know that too? That's true, because I know when we... Let's do this. Oh. There was one loud sound when I opened the door? Okay, well, let's try this. We're already here. Let's find 6 really quick. And we'll open them. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We have to close them again? Meh. Been there, done that. Oops. No. Oh, right. That's from the start. Okay. I was like, what the heck is this? Okay, so now we need 7. 7, I think, is right here. You think you got it? 7, and then 1 is... Where's 1? It's 2. I think this is 4. Yep. There's 1 down the middle. What do you think it is, Paul? Not yet, Delicate. I'm so sorry. Okay. So we did 1, 3. Now we need 2 and 4. I wish I had. I thought I heard. Some are high and some are low on the keyboard. Oh. You are a genius. Maybe. So do you think the 3 that are closed, we have to leave closed? You might be exactly right. So 4. Let's see. We've got... Oh my gosh, Paul, we're going to try it. You're the smartest. Okay, so 2 is high. So 2 is open. Oh, not 2, but 2 is open as well. Where is 1? 1 is closed. So go close 1. I think you're right. Okay, so 1 is closed. This one is 5 is closed. Yeah, I think that's 5. 3 is open. 1, 2, 3. We should have 3 closed and the rest open. Let's check and see. Oh, look at that pattern. 1. Oh wait, I have the wrong ones, don't I? That one's closed. 4 needs to be open. No, not 4. This one needs to be closed. And 7 needs to be open. Okay. Find 7. Yes. Okay, so let me just figure out. So we've got 1, 4, and okay, I know exactly where that is. Yes, welcome back, Delicate. I hope you're having a good dinner. Okay. It is hot. We have had the air conditioning on. The first thing I did when I got home today was take my shoes off because I'm like, it is too hot. Okay, now we're gonna spin the door and try it. It's not as hot as it is in some areas in Washington. So Glock, I guess, down closer to Portland, I think I saw it was 100. Whereas here, we're like, the highs are going to be in the 80s, I think. Okay, we'll close this fully. That did not work. Okay. I don't think that you're entirely wrong, though, Paul. Worse for me than being hot and trying to figure out a puzzle game. You don't like this, babe? Now open. Oh, Fahrenheit. That is pretty cold. So nothing. This is a tough puzzle. Nothing, I know. There's something we're missing though. Hang on. Because when I look at there should be something here, and I think it's going to give us a good clue. So I think what we have to do is go explore a little bit more and see if we can find something. Did you try jumping down? You know, I did not try that, Paul. But this game does not let you just jump down, so. Okay. I'm looking for hidden items too. Let's go explore the Lady Shannon. Maybe I missed something there. Oh, you know what? Let's explore here really quick. So I only... Look at, there's something about this, I feel. It's some sort of wrench. Or a piece of something. Oh, I need to add. Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. I will do that. Yes, thank you for the lurk, Raya. I appreciate it. I don't even think I have a bot yet, I'll be honest. I gotta get a bot. I don't know if I can yet, because I'm not affiliated just yet. Frank, great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just another thing, please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry, as all my friends do. Harry. So what is this? Piece of the mast, sheet metal, tubes, and screws. Keep Nightbot away. Nightbot is Nightbot bad? Oh man. You know what? As long as they ban all the spammers who try to do the wanna get famous thing, I get sick and tired of that. But I used your suggestion, Delicate, and I haven't seen one since, which is really nice. It's really green over here. It's quite nice. So there's some tubes and some sheet metal there. Okay. Now that we have light, explore where we can without getting seasick ourselves. Okay. Nightbot has beef with you. Get the brunt of it. Oh no. Yes, thank you so much, Rye. You have a great night. And thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Let's see if we go down here. Maybe we'll find something. Let's go slow. Didn't even notice this went into the water there. Oh, that's right. This is how I turned the lights on. I had to figure out the order. Okay, so we got the lights. I don't see anything here. It looks like it's all boarded off. So the only other room is right here. Let's see if we can find something. What is this? See, this is the only thing that I think might be helpful. I don't know. And I was looking at all the numbers and I was like, is that even helpful? I don't know what that means. There's nothing on the back. And then we have the Lady Shannon's logs. That's all we can see. And this one just goes over, this one's actually the first one where they dropped off the people, I believe. So June 30th. We delivered the 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks if there's anything left to pick up by them, or by them. And then left the island just after lunch, no incidents. The nearby area seems adequate for whaling. We might get a good catch. And then we've got this one where they came back in July to pick us up. And they said good weather and clear sailing until a surprise undercurrent shook the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale. And so that's why I know there's all the rips on the underside of that. I've wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. It'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us, Frank. There's a fingerprint here. But I'm just kind of like, maybe there's something I'm missing here. Okay. I was thinking this expedition had failed, but then I found those stairs that led me to that giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call. So that's Harry, and you can see...
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope?
So we've got our whaling spear. I'm just trying to look as well for anything that I might have missed the first time that I was here. It's always so embarrassing when you're trying to solve puzzles. Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that damn black ooze in one way or another. The ancient ruins, the ritual well, even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid. There's some sort of black ooze, and he started developing spots.
Black ooze's properties are perplexing.
So black ooze test changes consistency. Changes consistency I levitates, or one levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies. Oh, look at, see? Here's where he's experimenting with some different frequencies. So maybe we need to put the frequencies in here. I wish, Paul. Okay. I feel like maybe this is part of the puzzle.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Okay. But what do these do? You see these numbers? I feel like these numbers need to be changed. Doesn't it seem weird? This one right here? On the island of Panape, there's a city called Nan Madol that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. Nothing on the back. Just looking through to see. We've already read that one. We've got that one. This is a rough one. I feel like this has something to do with it. Because look, you can see he was trying to test it. So maybe this is part of the puzzle that I need to solve. Okay. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Nonsense. The dials, what does the note say? Oh, the other one maybe? You want to look at that one again? Yeah, see, when I change the dials, I know these move differently. But look at, he's trying to solve something here. And you can see he's scratching them out. So, and I know that when I'm looking at these, there's different hertz levels. So there's 262, and so maybe what we need to do, maybe we need to, I'm pointing with my actual finger. So what if we played these notes? Oh, that's stupid. I was trying to figure out a way that we could do the frequencies here, but I don't even know how to set the frequencies on this thing or how these dials work. So hang on, let's see. So 262, I don't know enough about these things. So if we had this one first, we would have 392. Yeah, well, see, I did that before. Like, you can put them all in the middle. And they'll all be equal. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. It's a puzzle this way. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait. So those are level. Okay, I get it. So if I move those two down. Oh my gosh. Yep, they all have to light up. So, okay, but then, okay, hang on. This is going to be ridiculous. I'm doing terribly. Ah! Okay, hang on. Okay, we've got one. Wait. Oh!
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
Ah, thank you. Okay, so 262, 349, and 415. So 262, 349, and 415. So these three are the important one. 262, 349, and 415. So now we know which hertz we need. I've not beat Call of the Sea, but thank you, Paul. I just I just jiggled some knobs, that's all. Expert knob jiggler. I jiggle them until they are fixed. I should be like a repair person. I should put on my resume, you know, qualifications. I jiggle knobs good. I can jiggle knobs until things go in the right direction. I'm highly qualified. Okay. Glock. You're so funny. Oh. This is the game that Glock would avoid. He would not touch this with a 100-foot pole. He hates these games. I love them. I love puzzles, though. I've never done one on stream. Sometimes it's a little embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. Okay, but we now know what frequencies we need, okay? So now we just need to figure out how to play them. Okay, so we need 262 hertz, which is 1. So maybe if we close all but 1. Or actually, why don't we do this? Why don't we close all but 1, 349, 1, 4, and 415? Oh, let me check that. I think I got a text. Hang on. 1, 4, and 6. I think you're right. Hang on one second. I'm just checking my... Okay, I have a text from Bima that I'll have to check later. He's like, I saw this and it made me think of you. Okay. Oh, well, no. See, the thing is, the thing you don't know about Glock is that he is not very patient with things like these. He is very good at being patient, but when he leaves, he can bet he is like cursing up a storm. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say that. He really doesn't curse all that much. We try really hard not to. Okay, so we're gonna open 1. So you said, oh, you just wrote it down. 1, 4, and 6. Thank you so much for that, Delicate. You're the best. Okay, 1, 4, and 6. This is, wait, no, that's not 6. This one is 6. Okay. You are awesome. Thank you so much for your help. And then this is 4, so we'll leave 1, 4, and 6 open. 1, 4, and 6. Thank you, Paul. Expertly done. Thank you. Okay. Now we're going to try this door in different directions. Please, for the love of God, work. You want to check the calendar? I'm not entirely sure what day it is, though, to be perfectly honest. So the only thing that I have is that I know the sea level, and when she was like, "That looks right," and I'll I'll show you. So here's how we know the time or the calendar and where we are in the calendar. There is a sea level guide right here.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of
So
the
you can
tide.
see the tide is right here. But I believe it also, I don't know enough about how, I'm assuming that the fuller it is, the higher the tide. I can't remember. So, um, but yes, that's what I was thinking. I think it's, and maybe I don't understand how tides work. Does the door affect the tide level? No, it doesn't affect the tide level, Paul. The tide level affects the ability for the organ to play. And the way that it is, you know what? I think it does actually. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Harry found another. Harry discovered the black gunk might have different applications. Zeus reacts to different sound frequencies. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Um, this black lava beach. Let's see. The structure is magnificent. So we're still missing something in between. I thought I heard Harry's voice. Okay, wait. I'm holding on. I'm holding on, Paul. What should we look at? Footprints in the sand nearby. What, right here? November 7th. Where? Ah! November 7th. Yes! You are so smart. Okay. So November 7th, we are on the new moon. Yes! Okay. Okay. I don't know how that helps us, though, but we know that for the new moon, our tide level is right here. So I'm not quite sure what this means yet, but I'm sure it is important. I just don't know how yet. I think you're right. You know, Paul, I am pretty lucky, so thank you. We'll close it all the way. Now we're going to toot our flute. This flute better toot. Are you kidding me? Okay, hang on. Did we think of this right? Maybe what we need to do is close those three and then open all the others? Let's do that. It's like a musical instrument. You put your fingers on the holes to make the note you want, right? Like I said, I took clarinet for 2 weeks. I'm a pro at this. Okay. I think we got them all. Yep. Okay. No! Okay, let's try. I know it makes sense for it to be on the new moon. Let's see. 1, 4, and 6. So we've got 1, 4, and 6. Well, that's why I was like, let's flip this really quick and try it. It's not? So we've got 262 hertz is 1. 349 is 4. And then 415 is 6. So, which symbol? For 15. So this would be 6. Which one did I get wrong? So we've got 1, 4, because these are in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be 6. This one's 5. So this would be, you see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the up and down right here, and that's 392. And then the side ones is 415. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, Paul, you can't Google it. That's cheating. We're not puzzle masters if we're cheating, Paul. This reminds me of, oops, I should wait for it to close, huh? Okay. Cleverly guide me. I'm just making sure there's nothing in here that can make a difference. Oh my gosh, this organ sucks. Yeah, I think you're right on the new moon. I think it has to be closed. So we'll just close it like that. Okay. I'm going to sit right here and think about this. And let's just think. Okay. So, this is, I'm going to show you both. Let's go back down and go into Harry's. Full moon is open. Full moon is open? Okay, yeah, that would make sense. So new moon is closed. So let's see. This is like Call of the Sea, hot or colder, Paul edition. It's like, what was that game? Chocobo Hot and Cold? Guide us with our quiz. Okay. Let's go back to Harry's. You know, and maybe we should explore... Let me explore the other tents, just so that you guys can see. This won't make sense, but this guide leaves all these little tikis everywhere. This is the Polynesian guide. And I feel like they're important. They're like idols to protect, I think. June 30th, arrival on the island. July 1st, we set up camp. July 14th, Roy blows up the Wells hatch. July 24th, we strike camp and move to the beach. July 14th, last entry in the Lady Shannon ship's log, same day. What's your idea, Delicate? I'm open to ideas. This doesn't seem like that's very safe. Ooh, look at that. Harpoon. Paul. You're crazy. Jumping down the hole. So, here's where we got are actually something else. So here's kind of where we found some stuff. Oh, wait.
Rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Oh, wait. I don't know if this is important. Oh, right. This is where I got the calendar. are actually something else. The diamond is the sea level. Yes. The book shows 1, 2, 3 are actually something else. Yes, that. So 1 is 4. The diamond is the sea level. The sea level indicates what the code means. So here's what we have here. I don't get it. Okay. So 1 is 4. So let me show you the full thing here. This is what I know, and then you can see. So the tide level measurements by Harry Everhart. So this is the tide level here. So this is from that, remember when we went and looked to the side? The arrow is pointing to the, okay. So 1 is 4. Ah, so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I did it in that order before. And the problem was I couldn't figure out what it is. So I think that there's something different. Because watch, I'll show you. So there's the tide levels. And then this would be like the high tide, I'm assuming. And then it shows that in this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are actually these ones. And then there's the different ones. And so we found that, so we know it's this one. And that's why we scribbled it. 262 hertz shows as 1, but it's 4. You're smart. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. You're smart. You're smart, Delicate. Okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying. Okay, let's go try it, guys. Ah, you are a smart lady. Okay. Or a smart person, I'm sorry. I'm really old, so I apologize if I ever offend anybody that way. It's completely unintentional. It's just like when you get old, it's like teaching an old dog new tricks, and I'm like, ah. Okay, I will do my best. I'm so sorry. I offended somebody one time trying to buy fish, and they corrected me, and I was like, I'm so sorry, you're just such a nice person. But I said it the wrong way again because I have no ability. Okay, so 1 needs to be 4, so we need 4 open. Hang on. So we need 262, so we need 4. We need, what was it? 349, so whatever is, so we need 7. So 4, 7, and we need 2. 4, 7, and 2. 4, 7, and 2. 4, 7, and 2. We need to get 4, 7, and 2. Now this one. Wait. That is 4, right? Yeah. Wait, no, that's not. That's 7. Wait, 7. 4, 7, and 2. Close 3. Not this one. 4, 7, and 2 is not this one. That one's 6. I really try, guys. I do. I do. I hope nobody is ever offended by me. That would make me sad. Okay, wait. Okay, so 4, 4, 7, and 2. Okay. Nope. That needs to be closed. That's 2. You and me too, are both here. Okay, this is 4. Let's just check our little thing here. It'll tell us what we need to change. Okay, so we have 4, 7, and 2. Hang on, let's just play with this. Right? 4, 7, and 2. 4, 7, and 2. But we could always invert them too. I'm just gonna flip it really quick just in case. Yeah. So we've got, so 1 would be 262, so that is, oh no, no, it's not 4, 7, and 2. It's 1 is, this is 5, 4, okay, so hang on. So 1 is 5, then we have 4, which is 349, so that is 1. So 5, 1, and 415 would normally be 6, so that is 2. So we need, right? Don't you Google it, Paul. We got this. We can do this. This is the challenge. Yes. So we need to get 5, 1, and 2. 5, 1, and 2. So the one I have to change, let me close this up. Okay, so we need to switch off 4 and 7. No. No hard, like, you are a huge help, so don't, I appreciate everything you're doing. Okay. Okay, there's one more we need to turn off. I think it's 7. Where is 7? Let's double check. Okay. 1, 5, and 2. We need to turn off 4. It's down here. It is fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. Okay, I think we've got it this time, guys. I think this is it. Boom. Holy cow. We did it, guys. That was not me. That was us. No, that was us. We beat it, guys. Not me. We. That is a total we. I could not have done it without your help, so thank you. Okay, let's see what we need to go, but we want to check for a button. Why not? Oh, wait. What is that? Do you see that out there? Honey, you were there in spirit, so thank you. Thank you for supporting me.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad, stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love.
Okay. We did not find the secret item in chapter 3, I think, guys. Okay. Now we have to figure out which,
Let's see what the the next one does.
I don't even know what I pressed. I just clicked something. Okay, it's got to be... Raising the roof! It's party time. We're prepping for a rave. We're gonna get down Oregon style. It's chapter 3. I don't know how many chapters there are, but I think there's at least 4. I think that I actually think there's quite a bit more, because when I last went ahead and got an update, like I had filled out my journal 25%, and that was right at the start of chapter 3. Okay, now we press the middle. Boom.
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone.
That doesn't look healthy.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
So spoiler alert, it's because she's a weird dragon person. And she lives in the water. Like she's like she belongs here. That is kind of weird, isn't it? I wonder if I touch it. See if we can touch it really quick. Nope, we're not going to be able to touch it. It does not look like normal water, though. Yes, thank you so much, Paul. Thank you for the help, and thank you for the lurk. You're going to miss all the excitement while I get scared in the dark. Ah! Okay. Okay. We're gonna explore further. Here we go.
That was quite a hike.
Are we still in chapter 3? Okay, that must have been where we came from. I think we're still in chapter 3. So, that means I might still have the ability to find the hidden item. I don't know why, but I'm like, it's an achievement! Okay, I'm gonna go slow so I don't... There's that! Look at that! This was the burned picture.
I've been seeing these horseshoe-shaped pillars all the way up. Do they mark a path?
Wow, look at this. That's gorgeous.
I'm at the top of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here.
Now we're gonna find our new puzzles. Look at, oh, this is the station that they were building.
Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
Okay, let's explore this path first. We'll go a little faster.
These drops of rain are so refreshing. It feels really good.
Go up there.
Are these figures singing like a choir?
Okay. Let's see what's over here.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets. A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar.
Okay. Mr. Franklin Drayton Jr., 12 Grant Street, Mound Bayou, Mississippi. Dear Mr. Drayton, we acknowledge receipt of your letter of July 30th enclosing your application for admission to our School of Engineering. I'm sorry to inform you that we are not authorized to consider a colored person for admission. I regret that we cannot help you in this regard. Yours truly, John R. Bedford, Director of Admission. That's really sucky.
They didn't accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
Exactly. Thank you, Nora. I appreciate that.
Oh, oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
I'm glad, because I'd be offended if Glock drew a picture and it looked like that. They'd be like, excuse me. I do not look like a wobbly-eyed person. Thank you very much. That's rude. These look like buttons? Okay. What do we write down in our... Okay. I wonder if it has something to do... Oh, look at... The Polynesian people had somebody enslaved. And I think I'm... Oh, okay. This is the next puzzle, perhaps? Let's leave one corner, because this one shows one corner dark. Okay. Let's see what else we find up here. Some stairs. Oh, look, here's another one. This one. Different symbols. Okay. In the water. Okay. Can't click anything there. Oh, look at this. Oops.
There's a symbol inside.
This is the bottom. The line is the bottom. Yep, perfect. Okay. Strange symbols in the empty pool. Oh, I didn't know this was a pool. This looks like an area for a rave, doesn't it? Oh, look at its speakers. It is speakers. Oh, it's an auditorium and everybody would sing and they would open up the door. Okay. There's something in there? Nope, not that I can see. Strange symbols. Okay, so that's the circle, circle. So what is...
There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater.
Halfway there, 50% of the
Homemade
story logs.
loudspeakers, probably to amplify the sound.
Okay. Okay. Top. Okay. I don't know what that means yet. Oh no. Oh no.
Frank died.
Frank died?
Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling.
Oh dear. Frank? What did they use as a...
I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man, and he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
That's awful.
They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water, but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
The stream isn't? How could we change that? Okay. Just Just look around. Some levers here.
Blood-soaked rags.
Blood-soaked cot.
A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank.
I've tried
I
to...
thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
I feel worse every day. Oh dear.
No power.
I'm not going to do anything until we figure out the power. Just making sure there's nothing over here. Okay. How do we do this? Let's see. That one will...
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Connect to these levers, connect to those gears. Okay. Then what do we do? This one won't move. That one will. This one? That one will not. Look at the... Ah! Oh. Okay. What is going on here? Middle. Okay, down. I don't know why the brakes went on or whatever the heck that is. Okay. Wish there was a way that I could stop it. So I feel like I'm not changing anything really. I'm just pushing buttons and they're still just... See? I don't know what I'm doing with that yet.
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends.
Sorry, I had to
You
cough
finally
there.
do get to know him. He's so witty, so funny. A loving person. They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
It looks like a little... I guess it's just a tree.
Looks
Uh-oh.
like a sneaky snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy.
Oh. Let's go inside first.
His low spirits are obvious in this photo.
Let's see the
What was
stab.
wrong with Frank?
He looks
He looks so
emaciated.
thin.
Okay.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal.
Loudspeakers reproducing the effect of the organ, and then the generator.
Nakal? So, this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
Okay. According to the legend that said the continent Moose sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago. Its massive stone structures, generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of diamond shapes. This is reminiscent of other rhomboid symbols, such as the Lozong or the Hindu Lakshmi. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Star. However, experts believe that in this specific case of the Nikal structures, instead of representing fertility and prosperity, the rhombus was a sign of transformation and evolution. Okay. The rhombus. It's more rhombusy. Okay. Photos.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
I'll have to use the ship's turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. Let's see if I manage to power the whole set just with the scarce materials that I have.
Dead as a doornail.
Okay, we gotta figure that out first. Okay, let's go up top. What's up here anyway? There's that symbol again. Okay. Wow. Guys. Okay, so
no
I have
power.
to come up here and turn this on once I get power. That makes sense. Okay. So the first puzzle is to get the power. Okay. So we've got that structure. Let me just check over here just to be sure. Nothing important. I don't think there is. This is where we came up initially. Okay. So first things first. We're gonna figure this out. I wish I could put something in the circles. Like plug them somehow. Needs to move it into the water. How? This is where Frank would have been. Okay. I can get the right one. We need to get them all in here. Hang on. So this one needs to move forward. Just try this. So maybe this will let me move the first one. Nope. Just this last one. So which position is the hole on for that last one? So the hole is down. This will give me the middle. What good does that do me if it just goes in and comes back out? I know this closed somehow. Yeah. So I can move one at a time. But for what point? There's got to be a point. Dang it, Harry, why did you have to make so many puzzles? So whichever is down. This one has none. Now none of them will be able to move. I wonder if I can... That would be ridiculous. I don't think that would work. Yeah, it's already fixed itself. So it needs to be moved in, but it needs to lock into place. So how do I lock it? Okay. Let's go explore some more outside. Maybe it'll make sense. Strange symbols in the empty pool. Maybe the symbols have something to do with it. Ah! Wait. I have an idea. Okay. So this one is top. Okay? And then circle is this side. Then cross is bottom.
Did these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing! The hatches are opening.
Okay. Now we have a filled pool. And now, oh, wait. Okay.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Now we've got some water.
Now the wheel is moving.
Okay, now we need the first one. So, we're going to engage this first one. There we go. Okay. We're gonna have power, guys.
Huh, that was easy.
Ah, yeah. So easy. Okay. Okay. something else is wrong. Maybe that's already on. Maybe that's why. Wait.
These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Ah. Oh. Oh no. No. Okay. That was silly. Why did I do that? I know there's a trick to these, and I always forget what it is. That's gonna get me right back to where I was. Okay. So let's see, if we add these to...
That should give the turbine some energy.
Well, that was opposite of what I was expecting. I thought I was putting the brakes on.
Great, I did it. Now everything should be powered.
All right. Now we get to turn the power on. Starting here. Just checking these. There's a tinging sound.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
Oh dear. That might be the end of chapter 3. Oh dear.
Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I?
First thing I have to do is walk backwards because, you know, if you're in a weird place, that's the first thing you have to do.
I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back? Is this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
There's a
Cane.
cane.
No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again.
Oh, did we miss anything out here? There's that big symbol. Fear of missing something. There's this stripe right here. I think this may be just a barrier. Okay. Let's go in the creature's mouth. It looks a little lumpy, doesn't it? Probably needed like dental work, and that's why it was so angry. What kind of animal is this? Let's get, is that a jawbone? This would be its stomach. Is that chair?
Hair so dry. I need to find water.
That's what it is. She needs water. She's a sea person.
My bed. Another memory of my illness. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed?
Do we have to chase the blue smoke? Oh, it must be just the bed?
The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again. I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy.
The house?
Is that a house? That's not a house. That's our house in Inglewood.
Look at we're underwater.
Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
506. Shall we check the mail?
That's our mailbox, too. Harry? Are you home? I miss you so much, old pal. A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing gloves shortly after that day.
Bet you they made her feel self-conscious about it. Okay. I'm just looking for secret objects. Check this. I don't see anything else, so up the stairs we go.
I am definitely losing my mind.
At least you feel better, right?
I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you... Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts.
Looks like one of the necklaces that the Tahitian
It's a
guy.
photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness. The happiest day of my life. And one of the few pictures of Harry without his glasses.
I've seen that before.
My mother's music box. Yet again.
Where? I must have missed that. Here's Harry's fedora. It's a mermaid.
What a sweet melody.
Oops. Well, so much for the rest of our pictures. Getting all these points.
What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
I bet you it's the same tune we have to play. Okay, now what are we doing here?
Now that it's filled with water, it looks like a baptismal pool. I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
It's solid.
That was quite a show.
There we go, guys.
This feels like hallowed ground.
Just looking for things that I might be able to press. Here's signs of Harry's expedition. They made it inside here. Is there any notes from them?
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
Okay. Look at these.
His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine. now he's some sort of man-fish? Fish of every size and shape. This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite.
Ground floor, another elevator, tunnel, upper floor.
These patterns look too familiar. She
Harry's-
sounds worried for him, I think.
Harry's been up there for 3 days now and he won't answer me. What did he find? If I could go up. Let's check these. I just want to get close to them because I feel like these symbols are important. Okay, let's just try it.
Where is this taking me?
Straight up, my friend.
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
Oh yeah. We're to our next puzzle. Time to read.
My dear old pal. Nora. I wish I could write something else. But a long time ago, I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you. And it will keep changing you until it's done. Whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal. My partner. The love of my life. I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papeete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you. Well, this one was easy, I think.
Caterpillar to a butterfly. Transformation. Lights on. Okay. Nice blade. To those
God's
who have
blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease?
these symbols, they're the symbols from outside, but they're all together into a water animal to eternal life or to live forever.
So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
Well, I didn't even look at the symbol, so I'm not sure what she's talking about, but okay. So let's pay attention to this. Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Okay. So if you turn that there, then it'll be like that. I don't really get it just yet. I hope it makes sense soon. Eternal
I'm starting to understand this language.
plus life.
This one was
Eternal
really hard to figure out.
Evel
Good job, Harry. Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out.
Ideograms. Word A plus word B equals a new word.
John McCormack's dear old pal of mine? A favorite song.
Let's listen to it real quick.
I've seen this symbol in the murals several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
Okay, so these have a language to them. God's blood. This is God's blood. Destined transformation. Eternal life. Okay. What's the point of these yet? Liquid. Ah, liquid. Okay, so that means liquid. This must mean transformation. Caterpillar to butterfly. A snake into a frog, and a person into a merperson.
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
Water animal.
Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze.
Well, it seems that Harry has taken to just drinking his frustration, which I understand. This looks like growth. Eternal. Transformation. Liquid. Eternal. Oh no, this is the one they don't know. Growth, eternal. Transformation, liquid, something, eternal. Eternal life. So this must mean life. This means something different. Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Okay. What is this?
Someone punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
Harry, did you lose your mind? Oh, shoot. That's the elevator. Ha! What a ding-dong. But, look at all these symbols around. Yep, we're gonna go right back up. Water animal. Hi, Tiny Pumpkin. How are you today? Okay. We are doing a puzzle game tonight. So, I I am struggling to figure out this puzzle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you tonight?
Complex pattern.
Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, God's blood, destined, inevitable, transformation, water animal, eternal life. It's actually a pretty good game. I don't know if you've ever played this, Tiny Pumpkin, or if you like puzzle games, but it's pretty good. Okay, so let's see. I don't really understand what the symbols are just yet. I don't understand what they're supposed to be doing. Thank you, Glock. I don't feel it. I'm gonna leave that alone. No? How do we do this? It's gotta be a door. So what's the secret? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there something that points in each of these? I know it's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just look at the one with 1. 1. Water animal. Water animal. Okay, maybe if we point this at the right symbol. Water animal. Is that water animal? It's not quite water animal, but that's water animal. But then we would only be pointing one of two ways. And this one doesn't move. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Maybe? One. Oh wait, these both have 3. One, 2. Let's try this. It's actually really a cool game. It's we're about halfway done now. And so we're right in the middle of one of the hard puzzles that should get us into the next area. We are a woman who is suffering from what seems to be an incurable disease, and our husband went on an expedition to try to help us with surviving it or curing it. And so he's on like this haunted island in Tahiti, and we go after them because they don't respond to us or they don't come home for a very long time. And then, let's see, why is that? That's what I don't understand. Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. What does this mean? Eternal, forever, infinity, eternal life. A plus B equals a new word. Well, that's all great, but these don't really make a lot of sense to me. So this one means water. How do we know which one to do? Or how to do this? Let's see, water animal. They gave us a clue here. Let's think about this. A water animal. What is the similarity between all these symbols? What is it? Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me. Strange symbols in the empty pool. Rotating the north in the wheel causes a symbol to change quadrant. Let's check our notes. Let's see. Did we even find everything? Yeah, we did. Okay, the elevator took me to the second level. I'm amazed about this technology. The civilization used the black ooze for everything. The upper room is impressive, hollow in the fish head, decorated with murals with intricate figures. It seems that Harry discovered that those symbols were words, and he spent a long time trying to find their meaning. Harry looks disoriented, irritable, and confused. He's never been a drinker, not even before Prohibition. I'm scared to put this down in writing, lest it make it true. Harry seems sure that there's no cure for my illness. In a vague, unfinished letter, he says my body will keep changing until the end. But what end is Harry talking about? Death? So now we have to discover. Okay, wait a minute. Oh no, they're all the same. So what is the solution to this? There's some solution to this. So that is 1. So we have to make the symbols somehow with these new symbols, but that doesn't make any sense because we're just rotating something around. I'm just trying to think here. Okay, so okay, so this, and this would make it this and this. So, okay, so 1 is 1 over here and 1 over here. So maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe over here. This is a long shot because that would be 1 over here and a straight line over here, right? This is ridiculous. Okay, 2. We're gonna put this on top. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe these ones are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if I'm orienting the north, God's blood rotating in the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Why is that there? Wait. Ah, wait. So we have symbols in different quadrants. Hang on. Okay, so we have symbols in here and here. So, okay, I think I'm getting it. Combining the symbols creates new words. So, in this case, we want the first one to be God's blood. So we want the quadrant maybe over here. This is a long shot too. I don't know how this is gonna go. Nope. Hang on, let's step back and think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water, animal, eternal life. So water, animal, God's blood. So that's got to be the liquid. God's blood. Transformation. So this is transformation. So what is the symbol for transformation? So liquid, God's blood, transformation. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Melixinator. I appreciate it. How are you today? And thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so glad you're here. This is going to be right up your alley. I've been playing this game, and I've been thinking of you the entire time because it is a total puzzle game. And so, let me look at the ground. Maybe that'll give us a clue. So, I am playing a game called... Ooh, Life.
It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
Life and Alive. Okay. So, we are trying to figure out this puzzle to open the door. And there we have our symbols. We're looking for our husband. We've just come into this elevator in this creepy island. It's 1939. I'll play some music to keep you guys entertained while I sit here and think hard. Okay, so now we know the different words. So we've got transformation, liquid, life, eternal. Combining the symbols creates words. God's blood, water animal, destined, inevitable transformation, eternal life. So the first one, why is this order different though? How are you doing today, by the way, Malexinator? I hope you're doing well. I don't know if my I'm doing really well, thank you. So let's see. Let's think about this. Okay, we have our first ones. I it is totally up your alley, honestly. Um, I think, okay, so all of this stuff over here, this was just to turn the power on. But this right here, but honestly, it might mean something as well. So this is transformation. This is some sort of animal. Um, this might be a symbol for life, eternal life. So I'm trying to figure out this puzzle where I'm about halfway done with this game. Or at least I'm 50% done with my journal. I may be a little bit more than halfway done with the game. But here's the puzzles. So we've got these symbols, and they're actually an ancient language. And by combining the words together, you create a new word. So for instance, if you combine, let me see. Here's some other symbols. Those are numbers. That took forever for me to figure out. But, so this means transformation. But, I'll show you. Let's go through Harry's notes. Harry explains it better than I do. And welcome back from vacation. So he's trying to figure out, this is eternal, infinity, something like that. Where did he write it here? Those who have God's blood are destined inevitable transformation into a water animal to eternal life or live forever. He was trying to figure it out. But transformation or evolution is this symbol. Okay, so if that's transformation, evolution. So this is transformation. This means God's blood. This means water animal. And this means eternal life. So there's something, and I haven't figured it out yet, and I may have to go back downstairs to try to figure it out. But we can rotate this, and it changes the quadrant. I'm not sure yet. We're trying to find him. And so I don't think he's died, but we're trying to. But see, when we change the quadrant, like this quadrant means, what is this? Whatever the heck this symbol is. But he's basically saying rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. So, oh, I get it, I think. Okay, so if we wanted this to say God's blood, we would probably... God's blood. Could we do that? We could do God's blood transformation. Maybe that's what we want. So maybe we want this over between the two. So this would say maybe God's blood transformation. He may have gotten eternal life. We are actually, he was trying to cure us. So we have a disease, and it was killing us, and we could barely move, and we were always in our bed, and we were going to die. We're covered in these spots. And they came here originally with a group of 6. One guy got blown up because he tried to use dynamite to open this ancient door, and so he killed himself. The second guy got splashed with this black ooze that's all over the island, and he ended up going crazy. That was the doctor. He ended up going crazy, doing a little bit of research into everything, but he went crazy and tried to kill the engineer, who ended up, even though the engineer was like a super buff guy, there's a picture of him like shortly after, and it was all in the span of just a few months. and he was totally emaciated. So, okay, let's see. So this one, we want transformation. So if we want this symbol to be in transformation, then we need to move the north. And now that would be in transformation. Okay. Okay, let's see. This would be life, eternal life. We have 3 here. I think we would want the north. Let's see. If we had the north at the bottom, then it would be God's blood, water animal, eternal life. And I think we almost kind of want it to be, let's see that. Let's see, so that we could have transformation, eternal life, water animal. Oops. So if we did that, it would have to be at the bottom, I think. Am I thinking about this right? Nope, I'm not. I have to go 1 over. So that means that this is north now, which means that these 3 symbols fall on these 3. Okay. And then this, eternal. No, it's totally okay. I'm totally lost too, Malexinator. I'm trying to figure out this ancient language and how this puzzle works, and I'm just guessing. So, most of what we've done has been guessing. I could not have finished the last puzzle if it were not for Delicate Poem and Paul for All Seasons helping me out. Mostly Delicate Poem. She's pretty smart. Or they're pretty smart, I'm sorry. So, okay, so we have this where it's like, maybe we want it to say, right now it says God's blood, water animal, eternal life. God's blood, water animal, eternal life. So that's got to be wrong. Maybe that's supposed to be transformation, water animal, eternal life. But if that says that, then perhaps this needs to go to God's blood. You know, Paul, you did help a lot, so thank you. You were lurking there. I didn't know you were listening, Paul. Paul is always a great help, actually. Paul, you're wonderful. Okay, let's see. Life. So life. God's blood, water animal, eternal life. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I summoned him. He's watching K-dramas, so I don't know how I summoned him. I just said his name. He has really good ears. Okay, maybe the symbols, maybe there's a clue on the symbols. So we know that this number is 4. That is 4. 4. Like Beetlejuice. You know his hair miscredit. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. God's blood, that eternal, or transformation, water animal, and eternal life. Do they all say the same thing? God's blood, transformation, water animal, eternal life. But then what does this say after this? This is something new. There's these new symbols here, and I don't know what they mean yet. What is this one? Are they different at the end? 2. Wait. 1. 1. 1. 2. 3. 4. What does this mean? Okay, then let's check out the end. Hang on. This almost seems to be numbers as well. It's including numbers now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go downstairs and maybe explore a little, and maybe we can figure out some clue to help us. I doubt it, but let's try. Okay, let's look through a little more carefully. There's the giant fish. 2. Are they all the same? 3. 4. God's blood, eternal life, water animal. Oh, nope. God's blood, transformation, eternal life. Or water animal, eternal life. So I think it means that we are going to end up becoming a immortal fish. 4. Let's see if we can figure these out. DX.
Look at those spots. They look like mine.
I don't see anything that could really help us here, actually. Let's just check one more time. There may have been something we missed. I don't really see anything. I don't think this is the right direction. I think we're just backtracking now. I'm pretty good at these little puzzles, but when it comes to the big puzzles that I have to solve, it is rough, man, because it's thinking way outside of the box. Well, it's really not. It's not thinking way outside of the box. I'm grossly exaggerating right there, but it is definitely, it's something where you look at it and look at it and look at it, and then you have to realize the message it's actually trying to give you. So for instance, these symbols up here, these rhombuses, they all mean like transformation. They mean transformation. And so he's deciphering all the language of these ancients to determine what it is. And this is a word that they used for liquid of any kind. So liquid or black ooze. This is a word that they used for transformation. So, destined, inevitable, they combine different words together to create something new. So this is water, but then they added this circle and eternal. So eternal animal, I think, eternal animal with the liquid to be God's blood. And eternal transformation. So this means transformation. And this must mean, but that doesn't make any sense because that would be, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Okay. Transformation, liquid. So it would be a liquid, transformation, liquid. Liquid is that. So this is the liquid. The plus is the liquid. So this is the liquid. So that's the animal. So then this part, if I remember correctly, let me look at Harry's notes. Harry, infinity, forever, and eternal plus life. So this means forever. So the circle part must mean life. So if this means the hard line means eternal liquid life, right? God's blood. So eternal liquid life. And then you've got, yeah, this is just breaking my brain. This is breaking my brain. I'm not going to lie. Okay, these are the secrets. Let me just slow down and think about this. Eternal plus life, and we know that the hard line is eternal, so this has to mean life. Let me just make some notes for myself. I'm gonna, if you bear with me for just a moment, I'm gonna find a piece of paper here and make a couple of notes. So I'm gonna make a note. Okay, so this is water. Water. And then we've got life. No, this is eternal. Eternal. And then life. Okay. Just taking some notes on the side just so that hopefully. So eternal, forever, infinity. God's blood, destined, inevitable transformation. So this must mean eternal transformation. Yep, transformation. Make a note. Eternal transformation, that's why. Transformation. Okay, now I've got some notes. Now, maybe we are ready. A plus B equals a new word. Ideograms. Play some music while we figure this out. Okay. So this is water. And we want it to say God's blood. So if God's blood. God's blood. Do we want it to say? Because I think that if I'm looking at it right, where the north is, excuse me, orients the circle. And each of these represents a different symbol. So if when it's north, this first quadrant represents God's blood. The second quadrant represents destined inevitable transformation. The third means water animal, and the fourth means eternal life. So I think what we have to do is there's two here. So if this is liquid, if it's supposed to be depicting liquid, maybe we want it somewhere so that it would orient it. Right now it's oriented so that it would be God's blood and transformation. But perhaps what we need is to make it the top so that it's God's blood and water animal. Maybe. Okay, God's blood and water animal now. Okay. 2, transformation. Super simple. We put transformation. 3 is life. So right now, if I'm understanding it correctly, it's oriented so that it is God's blood, water animal, eternal life. The only one that it's not on is destined transformation, but perhaps that's important. Maybe it should be God's blood, transformation, water animal. Let's try that. Okay. And then this last one would be eternal. And right now it's oriented so that it would be the destined inevitable transformation, water animal, and eternal life. I don't even know exactly. I think it's supposed to open this door. And you can see our husband wrote some notes for us. So we're trying to open this door, but we have to figure it out. Okay. Transformation. God's blood. Well, right now that says liquid, but we want it to be, right now it's God's blood. Water animal. Transformation. Am I thinking about this right? God's blood, transformation, water animal. Just make sure. Hello, Bimo. And thank you for joining us tonight. We are doing puzzles. Very, very terribly, I'm doing puzzles. I'm trying to decipher this language. And maybe what we're supposed to do. Well, welcome home. I hope you had a good dinner. Okay, so Everhart said, okay, so if we wanted to be transformation, we would orient it exactly like that. Rotating the north on the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Oh, wait a minute. What if they're the same symbols as here? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, guys. Okay. So we have water, and our first one needs to be God's blood. So if we have water, then we need the other two to be on the circle and the diamond. I bet you this is it. I bet you this is it. How would this be rotated though? The circle and the diamond. I bet you that's it. Okay, so this is just transformation, right? Yeah, that's just transformation. So we need it between the two here. But that isn't... Okay. Transformation. I'm so confused. Oh, yeah, you know, I actually Delicate and Paul were helping me earlier with trying to figure out some of the puzzles, and it's these really big ones that really tend to get me a little confused. So I'm trying to decipher an ancient language, and it's basically there's these symbols that when you combine with other symbols, you have basic symbols like this line with a, it's almost like a plus sign through the middle, means water, but this hard line means eternal, and then this line right here means life. So water, eternal, life. Or no, I'm sorry. Water, eternal, life over here. Transformation, forever. Life in water, life eternal. So we are trying to decipher how to orient these because there's a way. I almost think it's something with these, but I'm probably wrong. And the only thing that makes me think that is that when Harry put his notes down, that's her husband that we're trying to save, by the way, he put transformation in here, and in here it says destined transformation. So if we say transformation is here, then this is eternal. Okay, and so 1 is eternal, 2 is transformation, then 3 down here would be life, and then 4 would be water. Oh, oh, you know what, Alexander, I feel like that every single time. Okay. So we have water, and we needed to say God's blood. So we need to add eternal, and we need to add life to it. So if we orient this so that it is, I need to write this down. Hang on, I need to write myself a guide because I'm going to forget this. I think this might be it. Oh my gosh, where's my pen? What? How could I lose my pen at a time like now? This is what happens. I bet you it's underneath my keyboard. Yep, it's underneath my keyboard. Okay, let me make myself a guide really, really quick, guys. I'm so sorry because I'm going to forget this, but I think this might be the case. So the first one is this. The second one is transformation. The third one is going to be life. And then the fourth one, 4, is going to be water. Okay. I think we can do this. I think we can. Hi, Mindless. How are you? You know what? Most of my notes are just on the back of a. Actually, it's my water bill envelope. I scribble on everything. Okay, so we have water up above, and we need the first one to say eternal or God's blood. So we need to add. Oh, shoot. I did not put an orientation. Let me put a little orientation. This is north. North. Okay. Helps when you write sideways. Okay, so water. So we need to add the hard line. So we need to basically make it look like this. And so the problem is that I've been thinking all this time this was in quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. And you can see from Harry's notes, it's hard to understand, but rotating the north, so the top, this top line, it's changing the, causes the symbol to change quadrant. So, for instance, this line right here would be transformation. So he's saying, oh shoot, did I do this wrong? Okay, so this is the top. So that would be transformation. Okay, I understand now. So hang on. So the bottom is, this would be transformation. So, shoot, I did do my notes wrong. Let me flip my envelope over. Let me do this again. Okay, we're going to do north. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm so sorry. We are going to do transformation. We are going to do then, this has to be water. And then this has to be life and eternal. Okay. So, if I'm right, my husband should write better notes. I agree. So, I think this quadrant actually would be eternal. This one would have life. So 1 would be life, 2 would be eternal, 3 would be water, and 4 would be transformation. So right here, we have water, and we need to add the word for God's blood. It needs to say God's blood. So it has water, but now we need to add the symbol. I'll show you guys what I mean, because Bimo, you just came back, so you probably think I'm crazy. But here's where I got my notes. So this is eternal life, and this is how I deciphered it. So this symbol means eternal or infinity, and then when you mix words, A plus B equals a new word. So if this means eternal life or eternal, and this means eternal life, then I know the rounded side means life. So when I'm looking at this, I can see this plus means water, this hard line means eternal, and this means life. So looking up here, I've used Harry's notes, and he said that this quadrant. Yes, this is me. This quadrant is transformation. So if he's saying this quadrant, which would be like this quadrant, number 4, is transformation, and I'm just using this, then I'm just rotating this and thinking this is water, this is life, and this is eternal. So I'm probably completely wrong, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so if that is accurate, and this is water, and we need to make it say God's blood, then I need to add the 2. So it needs to be oriented so that it has the top 2 here. So now we've changed this to read God's blood, because we're indicating that we want this to be the top. And so this is now 1, and this is now 2. So if you were to say this one means life, and this one means eternal, and I combine it with water, then I've made God's blood. Okay, so now we have transformation, and we need eternal transformation. No, I am actually pretty clueless when it comes to these things. So we already have transformation. So what we need to add to this is we need to say, we need this to be destined inevitable transformation. So if this is transformation here, this quadrant here is going to be eternal. So I think we're good here. We're good here. This one's good. This one's good. Okay, see, this helps me too. See, Harry tried to help me. So now we have life, right? So we have life, and it needs to say, oh shoot, this is going to be interesting because this has 3. This is definitely putting a little kink in everything. Dang it. Okay, so maybe they're not in order. Because that would be life, and 3 would have to be water in life. And this one would have to be eternal life. And this one also has 3. Okay. Transformation. Dang it. Let's play more music and think. Now I understand why Harry developed a drinking problem. So, Harry told us that this means water animal. Okay. Yes, but see now, do you see where I've screwed myself up because I've got 3 over here, and it doesn't make any sense. The only other thing that I could think of, there's none of these that require 3 words, other than this one. So what do I do it? But how to do it, I do not yet. Me either. Me either, BMO. But we can figure this out. So, transformation. Okay, so it goes God's blood, transformation, eternal transformation, water animal, eternal life. Eternal life. This would be eternal life. Eternal life. Let's just think about it. Eternal life. So if it already has eternal, and I know I have my little quadrant, then I know I just need the top 2, but then that adds water to it, or something funky. Eternal life. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I think this one is right. These 2 are just throwing me for a loop. The words don't make any sense to me. Water life, okay. And who knows what these symbols mean? They almost look like they're using the numbers because I've determined this is 4. That's 4. These are the numbers. This is 3. And this is 2. And this is 1. And that's been recurring. Blood. This is definitely blood. Let's read Harry's note here again. Oh, just liquid, water, fluid. Harry, I don't understand why you didn't just make a raft and come home. But it does make me wonder if they were the 3, like, I saw 3 sea monsters. And apparently I'm also turning into a sea monster. So, and that's why Harry was here. He was trying to save me from this curse that curses our family. But, okay. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. What am I missing? Okay, this one is on life. Strange symbols in the empty pool. Oh, shoot. You know what? Let me check my texts and my mail really quick, because I have to turn in an offer. Let me just make sure it did not come back. Oh! I have to write up an offer. Oh! What time is it? Oh my gosh, I gotta get going. So, I'm actually going to take a quick break. So, I apologize. Thank you guys for showing up. But I have to go write an offer on a home, and I've been streaming for a long time. So, we will have to end it. I'm so sorry, but it'll maybe when I come back to this with a fresh mind later, I'll actually understand what's going on. So that's always a plus too. Oh, hang on one moment. I guess Delicate is actually is streaming again. So let's try. I'm gonna try to actually raid Delicate. And last time I tried this, it did not work. I just ended up posting, and I don't know why. So I apologize, but let's give this a shot. I'm gonna try so hard to raid Delicate. So let's do this. Raid at. Oop, why am I writing in? Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this. Is it working? Okay. Right now. Yay! Yay! Yeah, I won't forget. I won't forget. Thank